Alright folks, welcome back to another Awaken Chaos Era video. And we've been trying to get through the Void Tower. If anyone's seen it on Twitch, we've been trying to get through the stages of the Void Tower. I've managed to kind of avoid this for the last couple of rotations, but having to go this time, and by far the hardest stage for me, on stage hard obviously, has been the stage 60. And I know a lot of people struggle with stage 60, so I just wanted to showcase the team that I'm using to do stage 60. It's not exactly like a free-to-play friendly team. Spoiler alert, but this isn't really free to play. You know, stage 60 is a difficult one. And I just wanted to highlight one hero that if you potentially have, makes it very, very easy. Well, not very, very easy, but definitely doable with her. So if you do have this Dark Legendary, Imogen, who's not the easiest hero to get in the game, it does make life a bit easier. So let's just crack on and look at the team I used. So let's get rid of these stragglers here. We use Brand, we use Imogen, Natalia, and Lunar Malaysia. We want to use the Rage Aura spell and the Defense Down spell. Try and do stuff quick. So you don't want to do this on auto. It's not like 100% this, but you will get through the stage. If you play it a good handful of times, you'll get all the RNG you need. So just A1 one of these guys here. Now, I did have my Imogen faster, which is ideally where you want to go here, because if Imogen's faster, she'll strip all those buffs and give herself a bunch of defense pierce up. But I had to switch her gear around to make her a little bit more, you know, do a bit more damage, basically. And it still works. But ideally, if you could get this much damage with her and be able to go before Brand would be awesome. She will get a bunch of, she'll get a bunch of joint attacks and defense pierce up from just removing all that stuff. So Natalia comes in, blows them up. Now, what you're doing here, you've got 5 people to deal with. You're kind of relying on Brand's shield at this moment to keep you alive, because you're going to A1 again with Lunar Malaysia. And then if they all attack Natalia, it could be a problem, but they usually attack at least one other person. Yeah, as you can see, Brand's shield does most of the work here. Gets round to this point. Now Brand's able to just do another A1 basic attack. Then Imogen, you want to target one of the guys at the back because they do a little bit more damage. Then Natalia comes in, kills a couple of people at least. You don't want to kill too many people there, because you want to make sure you're coming around to Brand's ultimate, which should be up this turn anyway, I believe, if I timed it right. You need Brand's ultimate to come up when you go into this. Yeah, so it's on one turn, so you want to be able to attack with Brand there to make sure you have the ultimate. So there we are there. You want to be able to attack with Brand just to make sure you get his ultimate up for the next one. And on to the final round, which is the hard round. Now, Lightwing Zachary's the nightmare here. Now, this is a bit RNG because Brand is in the team, so you might have to play this over, but you want defense down on everyone, then you want to taunt absolutely everyone. Now, he does get a bonus turn, but that's fine because he's taunted for 2 turns, so that's where some of the RNG comes in here. If he's taunted for 1 turn there, it might be a little bit different. Now, you want to attack up and defense up on everyone. Let them use their taunt shots on Lunar Malaysia. Now, here we go. This is where the counter attack, but luckily it doesn't trigger a bonus. That's where the RNG will come in. If that triggers a bonus turn, then it's usually a wipe. Now, there's Imogen. She removes all those buffs because the little fairy girl, I always forget her name, she had her buffs removed from getting hit twice. Imogen was able to come in, remove the buffs, deal some damage, and then put the Rage Aura on Natalia here and just smack them for it, which should be a ton of damage. And then Imogen comes and clears, just about clears them all up there, as you can see. That was unfortunately we never killed the fairy. I always forget her name, Cecil or something. But she's dead now. That is probably the most annoying hero in this one. If you can kill the little fairy healer person, she is definitely the most annoying one in this rotation. And we're in a good position here because we're still taunted Blackthorn. And because he's still taunted, I don't really need to attack him right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can taunt Nicholas, which is cool. Get a bit of taunt on him. Make sure he doesn't do his ultimate, and then take out the healer. And now, look at this. We're in a great position. We've got defense pierce up 20 with Imogen. It's all down to Imogen getting that remove buff and deal a bunch of damage so that you can come in straight away with Natalia. Because if you don't get the buff strip, then it just doesn't seem to work, I find. Unless you've got insanely good gear, then it will work. Here we go, another bonus attack, and we kill him. That's how easy it is. So yeah, Imogen is a bit of a monster. I've already made a video on her before. If you haven't already checked it out, you should do, just to see exactly how she works. But she's super good in all types of content, but she was definitely the MVP in this one. And I'll show you the gear I'm running her in. I wanted a curse set. You're just going to deal more damage overall in this content with a curse set. And altogether, it's just under the crit rate. I'd like to obviously get that 100%. A reasonable amount of focus. I found 61. I was pretty much removing all the stuff that I needed to. 225 crit damage, 4.2k attack. Pretty slow, 143 speed, but it seemed to work. Yeah, that's the stats. So it's not like crazy gear she's in. My brand is in pretty nuts gear. He's actually in my PvP gear just now. So he's in actually like a stun set and a just a 2-piece random set. So yeah, he's like nearly 28k health, 160 speed, 84% crit rate. Sorry, 84% focus. So he's pretty good. And who else was in the team? We've got Natalia now. I changed some gear about in her. I've actually lost her crit rate. She's down to 92%, which is rubbish. I need to get that back up to 100. But she's in like nearly 5k attack, 290 crit damage, so she deals a ton of damage. You can get away with that 8% loss in crit rate in Void Tower because you can just keep running it over and over again. And then the final one is Lunar Malaysia. She is in my PvP gear at the moment. So yeah, she's like 233 speed, 120% focus, just some decent tanky stats. Really, it's just the focus and speed. You want her to go first, so it doesn't need to be nearly that fast, by the way, like, because she is quite a slow hero. You want her like about 180 plus speed, faster than all your other guys, and as much focus as you can get on her, and some reasonable tanky stats. Like, I haven't actually leveled up my gear in this character yet, so she could be a lot tankier, as you can see. I could get a bunch of defense there, some more defense and health, if I actually level this stuff up. But yeah, that is the stats that I'm using, and that is stage 60. So that's how try to sell me stuff. That's how you do it, guys. If you have found any other easier way to do this with some good elite heroes or anything, please leave in the comments below, and I would be happy to try and make a video on that one next. But that is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe to the channel as always, and have a great day. Peace.